Good morning and welcome to another week of What's for Dinner. Wanted to share a quick intro with you and also explain. Last night was Sunday night and I just made spaghetti and meat sauce. So I just boiled noodles, browned up some ground beef and put in some jarred sauce. So that was not extremely exciting or reinventing the wheel, so I did not film it, but I do have a picture, so I'll share that. And today I'm going to get started on a crock pot meal, so I will take you into that and of course share with you the rest of the week. So for this meal, I'm going to be doing pork carnitas in the slow cooker. It is already 1:30, so I got to get this going. This is a packet that I picked up. Don't know when. I've had it a while, so I want to use it up. It's good until the 30th. Wow, good timing. So I'm going to use this up. Got this pork roast, really great price. It was marked down to $6.88, so that is between 2 and 2.5 pounds, so perfect. Calls for 1 onion. I have half of a white onion and half of a red onion, so I'll just mix all that up and use up the partially cut up onions, and then got some orange juice here, so that's definitely enough there. So I'm going to pop this in the crock pot and get it going. Tonight I am getting started on a really simple dinner. I am just gonna be grilling up some chicken and some veggies and make some crescent rolls with it. So I marinated the chicken in some seasonings and just grilling that off and sauteing my veggies. Good afternoon, folks. I am just getting started on not my dinner, but a dinner for a friend of mine who had their baby. So I've got my Instant Pot here, and then here I've got taco chicken. So I'm going to prep up some of that and make a bunch of burritos for them. I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the Instant Pot for probably like 20 or 30 minutes. Then I'll just do like refried beans, rice, chicken, and keep it really simple. So here is my rice that I cooked up in the chicken cooking liquid as well as water. So that gave it a little bit more flavor, and it will kind of match the flavors of the chicken. All right, so here's all the ingredients for the burritos. I've got this, the rice that I added some lime juice and cilantro into. So that's ready to go. The chicken here, ready to go. This is really not appetizing, but I put the beans in this Ziploc bag, and when I make the burritos, I plan to snip off the end so I can just squeeze it in. And the extra large flour tortillas, these are like the burrito size. So picked up those. I also have pepper jack cheese in the fridge, which I'll shred up when I assemble these tomorrow. So I'm gonna pop all this in the fridge, cover it, and get it in the fridge to await assembly. All right, guys, it is the next day, Wednesday. It's already 5 p.m., so I need to wrap all these up and get them over to my friends. They literally live on the street behind me, so I'm not too concerned about it. But I'm gonna clean off my countertop here and just do a mass assembly line and get them rolled up. Right, there's the 8 burritos. Had a little bit of trouble on that last one. I noticed it had a tear in it, so I had to do a little burrito surgery on that one. But I'm gonna pack these up. It's already 5:30 exactly. All right, there they are all packaged up. I got 8 of them to fit in a gallon bag. Went ahead and marked exactly what they are, how to reheat, that they can also freeze extras. So everything I prepped, I'll show you what's left. I've got a little bit of rice left, a tiny bit of the beans left, and then some of the chicken left. Honestly, with what I have left over, oh, and I do have a little bit of the cheese block that I was grating here, and then my damaged tortilla, and I had one more tortilla. So in all honesty, I could have probably made all 10, but I decided to just stick with 8. So I sent that over to my neighbors, and then it was time to make our own dinner. So I just did a simple salad bar with some of that leftover chicken from the night before. Alright guys, welcome back to another night of dinner. It is 12:57 and I want to get some dinner going in the crock pot. So I'm starting with this, which is some beef that I shredded beef that I cooked in the crock pot from a chuck roast. I cooked this a while back and froze it, so I've just sat it out this morning, so it's still frozen in the middle, so that's why I'm going to put it in the crock pot. But I've got this shredded beef, and I'm going to do like Italian shredded beef sandwiches. So I'm just going to bring this back to life, give it some seasoning. So I will add in a little bit of this banana pepper rings and some of the juice. I've got, these are like frozen diced green bell peppers, and I've got a red bell pepper, which I'll cut up, put that in for veggies. Salt and pepper on there. I've also got this brown gravy mix, and then if I had like an Italian dressing packet, I would use that, but I don't, so I'm just going to try to make my own. Got oregano, thyme, red pepper flakes, rosemary, garlic powder, and then this is some dried minced onion. It's getting a little bit like caked together, so I'm going to try to use up some some of that in there. So I just put that on high. I just set it for 4 hours. It will not need 4 hours on high probably, but just went ahead and set it on that so that it will heat up quickly, and I'll stir it in a couple hours and see where it's at. And I realized I completely forgot to add in the banana peppers. So I'm gonna pop those in now, and yeah, they smell pretty good. It's gonna add that pickly flavor. So I'm just gonna use my hands and pop those in there, along with some of the juice. Now, I think if you had pepperoncinis, those would go too. I think that's, you know, more common with the Mississippi pot roast dish. But since I'm trying to go more of like Italian sandwich, I decided to do the banana peppers. So they're mild. I didn't want anything too hot, too spicy, so hopefully that will be good. Alright guys, so here it is. It's only 4:26, but I think it's pretty much done. I stirred it up earlier, which you saw, and from there I turned it on to low. So it was probably on high for 2 hours and then low for an hour and a half. So now I've just turned it to keep warm, but it looks pretty good. The meat, well, it was already cooked, but it definitely got real nice and shredded up, and the peppers cooked down, so they're super soft. I tried some of it, and it's a little bit like tangy, like pickly from those banana peppers, which I like, but just watch out for that if you're not into a pickly flavor. I would leave those out and maybe just top the sandwich with them. But yeah, it's really good. So I've got some bread I'm going to cut up and provolone cheese, and then we'll make sandwiches with this, and then I'll serve it with a salad or a fruit salad, something fresh on the side. Alright, these just came out of the oven. Just wanted to show you what they look like, all melted and brown. I'm gonna take this over to the crock pot, since that's in the other part of the kitchen, and put the shredded meat on it. But I just wanted to show you all that melty cheese. Looks so good on there. Okay guys, there's the sandwich. It's super messy, and this plate is now disgusting looking, but the meat tastes really good. I am a little nervous about eating it. I think it's gonna be messy, but that is it, and I'm just gonna have this with the pineapple on the side. Hey guys, tonight I'm gonna make some crab cakes. This is the way my grandmother makes it. You just get the regular claw crab meat, not the lump stuff. 1 egg, generous seasoning on Old Bay, some mayonnaise. I realized I let my big mayonnaise jar go bad, so I found these, and that's really all you need, like 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and then butter to fry them in. So that is it, and I will show you how I mix it up. Okay guys, and here's the finished plates. I just made the crab cakes up with a very simple side salad, just spring mix, some of that balsamic basil dressing. So that's a really yummy dressing. Then we've got tomatoes and homemade croutons that I made the other night. So these are old day crab cakes, just like my grandmother made them. They don't have any binder in them. It's just mayonnaise and egg. So they come out real thin and bigger than normal restaurant pancakes. Sorry, restaurant crab cakes. So that's dinner for tonight, crab cakes and salad. Alright guys, so tonight I am making some quesadillas. So I've got these Tortilla Land ready to cook fresh tortillas. If you've never used these, I would highly recommend them. They're in the refrigerated section. My store has a couple different brands. Tortilla Land, it has a Mission brand. The Tortilla Land comes with 12 tortillas in it, so that's a few more than the Mission, but they're both really good. I like the Mission a little bit better, but these are very, very close and you get more for less money. I've got some leftover ground beef that I cooked up with taco seasoning, and then pepper jack cheese. I just went ahead and shredded some of that here, so that will go into the quesadilla. I will top it with lettuce, salsa. I have sour cream, all the good stuff to go on top. Alright, so some toppings for the quesadillas. I've got several different dip options. This creamy salsa verde sauce, that was a bit spicy last time I had it, so I might pass on that, but my husband probably likes it. Got this Herdez salsa casera. I found this on sale and I like it. It's very watery, so I don't know if that's traditional. I've had other Herdez salsas before and I liked them. I think I had the green one before. Anyhow. So just FYI, it's a little bit watery. And then sour cream, which is my fave, as well as some cilantro I found that I had purchased to make fajitas, chicken fajitas. So one of these days I will make chicken fajitas, but until then I've got the cilantro and I'm gonna use it. For side dishes, I've got some baby carrots and then tortilla chips and queso for whomever wants it. That'll be it for this week of dinners. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a good week.